We are protesting because if MPs can vote themselves ridiculous pay rises, tanker drivers can get 14%, we're only asking for 6.
So what is today's protest all about then?
About the government offering us 2.4, what is below the national average pay rise, I think.
And what kind of pay rises have you had in the past?
Spread over 3 years, like lower ones, what are spread over 3 years, like, you know, so you get 2% 1 year and then you get 1.5 the next year, 2% the following year.
People that pay council tax won't be able to get a rebate or even go on strike. What do you think about that?
Well, I'll pay most council tax as well, but you know, I've still got to live the same as everybody else.
You're not part of today's protest, but how do you feel about the strike today?
I can understand where they're coming from, but then everybody's in the same position. I think it's just the wrong time.
Well, lots of government workers in there.
How do you feel right now?
Yeah, I do feel like we are being unfairly treated.
Do you think today's protest will actually make a difference?
I do believe it will make a difference. It may not bring what we are looking for, but the council will realize that people are not happy with what they are being offered.
It's unfair for the people that pay for the services, for the people that pay council tax, etc. What would you say to that?
I don't believe it is unfair because people should be happy with the wages they get for the jobs they do.
Let me ask you how we can afford 75. How can we afford 75,000 million? 75 billion pounds on Trident replacement to blow up the world, but we can't afford welfare and public services. How can we afford the money for the private sector that is just reaping massive profit from the privatisation of all our council services and public services, but we can't afford to keep the money in-house? Well, we know the answer. It's a political decision. It's a political issue. This is a national strike against a government that we voted for as a Labour government and has turned out to be a Conservative government that is doing the boss's business and not doing anything for the working class.